Okay, class, we are going to finish chapter 11 right now. We're going to look at product characteristics and the rate of adoption. There are 5 characteristics that can be used to predict and explain basically if a product works or it doesn't. And they are complexity. Is a product complex? Compatibility. Does it work with other things? The relative advantage, observability, and trialability. So the types of communications that aid the diffusion process, or how well the product gets through the market, is the first one is word of mouth communication. Opinion leaders discuss new products with their followers and with other opinion leaders. We all know how opinion leaders work. You get somebody who other people follow. Think about how we had the dress code protest. We had some opinion leaders there that got a good deal of students out protesting the dress code. People will listen to each other. Communication directly from the marketer to potential adopters. So use different appeals. So that's advertising. The product life cycle. So that's a concept that provides a way to trace the stages of a product's acceptance from its introduction or its birth to its decline or death. So you can use this to analyze any type of product. And there it is. So we see that it starts in the introductory stage, where you have sales are at 0, but you haven't made any money yet because you've had to invest money into it. It's not until it really starts growing that you start making money. As you can see, the sales are greater than the profits, but the profits are above the 0 line right here. And then you get up to here. Once you hit the maturity stage, that's when you're making your maximum profits, which you can see that has the greater amount of space between the sales line and the profits line. So that's where you're going to see your greatest profits. And decline stage, that should still give you a lot of profits as well. We have 3 different types of products, life cycles, and that is a style, a fashion, or a fad. So right now, let's look at jeans. Skinny jeans, that's a style. So you can see sales went up and it's pretty smooth. But now we're seeing ripped or wholly skinny jeans. So you can see that it goes up and eventually it will taper down and we will lose that trend for a while. And then you have a fad. That is the yoke style pants that are out right now. They kind of have like triangular folds that fold across in front and button together. They were really popular in the 80s and 90s. Bugle Boy is a brand of jeans that made that very popular. So that's a fad. And you can see it dips up and it goes down. Okay, so right here, the introductory stage. This is when a lot of products fail. It's really not out much. We might not see things around here in the introductory stage because we're not a big market. The growth stage, this is where we might see these products. Sales typically grow at an increasing rate. You have competitors enter the market. If you would watch the entire The Food That Built America series, you'd see that large companies start acquiring small pioneering firms. When C.W. Post died and his daughter took over Post, which is Post cereal, Fruity Pebbles, she started buying up different companies like Maxwell's House and all, because she knew that she couldn't just keep the business going with one company. So she acquired a bunch of different companies. Maturity stage. So sales are still increasing, but they're not increasing at a large rate. The markets are saturated. You lengthen your product line. Cheerios. They keep coming out with different kinds of Cheerios. I mean, what's next? I mean, they have chocolate Cheerios, blueberry Cheerios, Cheerios with strawberries, honey nut Cheerios, apple cinnamon Cheerios, original Cheerios, gluten-free Cheerios. Um, what's next? Cauliflower Cheerios. So right there, lengthen product lines. And then the decline stage. That's when you have large inventories of unsold items. What's going to happen to the auto industry without being able to buy new cars right now? So there's going to be all these 2020 new cars out there that people haven't purchased. There's even going to be 2021 models that people haven't purchased. So we're going to see a decline stage, but it was a forced decline right now because they banned the sale of new automobiles. So imagine what this will do to large auto manufacturers. Okay, so I want you, for your assignment today, is to take a list of products that are in each stage of the product life cycle. I've given you some examples in this presentation, but I want you to generate a list of products, come up with some that are in the introduction, some that are in the growth, and some that are in maturity, and some that are in the decline. Thanks, and see you tomorrow.